laptop. Can you hear me now?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I was saying when I started this class, I had no background in IT. What I know is just how to switch on and switch off a computer and watching some movies. And to be honest to you, after 2 months, I was still having a problem. The only thing that I was not doing is I was not reviewing what we were doing. And after the 2 months, I came back to Cherno, the one with the glasses, and I told him I want to quit, and because I'm not understanding something here. And he went straight to me by asking me, are you coming back to the video and watching them? And I said, no. He said, if you want to make this, you have to dedicate yourself and come back to the videos and watch them back. And that's what I did. He was straight, as I mentioned it, and he told me to put myself in a group as Stan recommended since the beginning. That's when I contacted 5 other guys, which is the 3 Chernos and Mr. Ba, and we started having some review class. We were meeting twice a day, and it was the morning for 3 hours for the morning and 3 hours for the evening. And we did that for 3 months, and it was when we knew that we are now ready for the exam. Went for the exam, and we all passed the exam. But the one that passed the exam, he was dedicating himself too much than the rest of us. And before the class ended, he went and he took the certification. And that's how we work. And you know, the thing here is, you might think is difficult for the beginning, but when you dedicate yourself in it, you will see it is easy at a certain point. My conclusion here, in my opinion, is just you need dedication, time, and put a lot of effort to understand this. I'm just sharing my experience here because you have to find your own way of doing this. But my experience was with the 5 other guys, having all of us meeting twice a day. So that's how we did it. And at the end of this class, if you can go with the project, the project that Stan will give you, when you repeat them, you will be able to take the certification and go forward and get the job. Stan will give you everything you need as he used to do it with the other classes. You are in good hands here. Believe in yourself, trust Stan. From my experience, he is the right person when it's come to teaching, and he helped people with that. One more times, what I'm gonna say is to believe in you and trust Stan. The class here and the exam, from my experience, is very difficult than the job. When you get the job, they will always train you, show you how you do this. Stan will only show you the thing that you need to get the job. When you get the job, they will train you and give you everything that you need to start working. So this is my experience. I did not want to go too much because I think you said there is Yabo and there is the big engineer Adebayo here, and I think they will have something to add here. And the thing here is always try to be in class first, and after that go back, watch the videos, and be in a group. Work as long as you think that you can work with your colleague. You work with them, and at the end, you will. you will understand it. But in the beginning here, I'm gonna be honest from what I saw. In 2 months, 3 months, I was completely lost. But the only thing was that I was not coming and watch back the videos. If you watch the videos, you come back to the project that Stan give you, you will be able to pass the exam before the class end. And I saw that from the previous class, the class 6. I think there are 7 now to get the certification. It's because they dedicate themselves on that. I'm working with group and all of that. With our class, and we were, our group, we were the first one to get the certification and even to get the job. The first one that dedicate himself most of that, he was the first one to get the job. He got the job before the class ended. So you need to come here, and if you have any question, ask San. He will be available to answer all your questions. So right now, I'm gonna be so thankful to Stan because he's the one that teach me this. I did not know about this one, and I was following what he was telling me, and from that it was it's from that I got the job. Because first, after we finished the class, the second week I got an offer from, they wanted me to go to Tennessee, and I saw that they were not paying that much, and they wanted me to go and to move and work from Tennessee, and I said no, I did not want to go there. And after that, I continued doing the interviews and coming to Sunday class, following what my colleague was telling me to do this and do this in order to get the job. And after, I think another 1 month, I was able to get the job. Right now, I'm working remotely, and I'm staying home working. Sometimes I stay 2 to 3 weeks not doing something, but they're still paying me. But please don't tell that to my boss because he's gonna fire me. And
oh my gosh.
yeah, the only thing is, as I was saying, the class is, the work is easier than the class and the exam. So I think if you put a lot of effort in this one, you will get it. You can feel it the way that I'm talking right now. I'm not good in English. I just trying to improve the way that I'm speaking every day. But yeah, that's what I have to say here. So thank you, Stan. Thank you so much. You are the
Thank
best.
you, Usman, Barry, to make yourself available, talk to this new class. Thank you so much. Do you guys have question for him?
Yes, I do.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, Usman, I have a question for you. For someone like who's freshly in America, who doesn't really speak much English, and who never had a computer, like doesn't know anything about internet at all. So what can you tell me? Do you think this is for me, or if I can do it?
It's speaking English, right?
Yeah.
It's better than mine.
Not really.
Okay. Usman.
Yeah, from my experience, I think you can do this. As I was saying, the only thing that I knew was how to switch on or switch off a computer and watching movies. And if you dedicate yourself in this one, and the only thing that I know here is you need to be in a group and work every day with your colleague. So
okay. Do you create that group outside of, I'm sorry. Do you create that group in this class or just outside of this class? So what do you mean you have to work in
your colleague in this class, right? When we get there, like when we start really doing the work, I will tell you guys we are here now, and you guys can start making group. So you will start making group. That doesn't mean that you want to see each other, like you just want to do it like Zoom, like what we are doing now, but apart from the class. So you want to create a group of 2, 3, 4, 5 people and see your time and work together and repeat the same thing that we are doing. It's not like you want to do something else. You want to do the same thing that we already did in class, because you at the end you will say you have experience. How do you get that experience? It's by doing and doing and doing it, by repeating the same thing and repeat again. That is how you get that experience. So you want to work in the group, share ideas together, and work on your own too. That is what it means.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome. Another question for him?
Yeah, I have a question for him.
Okay.
Yeah, Usman, if you don't mind me asking, where are you located and what company you work for, if you don't mind?
Located in New York, and right now I'm working for Nantes. They call it Nantes.
Well, can you repeat that one more time?
Nantes.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Thank you.
Mhm.
Well, Usman, I'm just want to tell you congratulations. I'm very proud of you. I haven't done you by keep pushing up and keep doing what you are doing. You are a great man.
Thank you.
Another question for him? All right, that is good. Thank you so much, Usman. Thank you. Adebayo, do you want to add something? Do you want to tell them something? We still have
You
Adebayo.
or someone else? Oh, okay.
No, I just call Adebayo. I don't know if he's still alive.
Hello, Stan, I'm here.
Okay. That
Hi,
is
everyone.
it. You can see behind him. You see his name right there. You see the other guy in here?
Thank you, Stan. Hi, everyone. Hope all of you are doing well. I don't speak too much English. I don't understand too much English. After French, I speak Lebanese language now. So that's what I want to say. So I want just to tell about my experience just for 2 minutes. I'm in the United States since 2017. Like it's my 4th year in America, and I'm doing now 2 years in IT field. It means that I just use 2 years. After 2 years in America, I just start working on Linux. So what I can say about this training, if you decide to do this training, is the best, is it good for you. And Stan has everything that you need to get your certificate and to start working. So first, when I want to start with Stan, he said, you don't speak English. If we did 1 month and I notice that you are not good, I will remove you. I said, no problem, but please let me try. I just came in United States, but I want to try it. And after 6 months, I got my certificate. And I think like a 6 week, I just did 3 interviews and I got my first job. I still working on that since that time to, 2020 to this year until now, or how to say that. I'm still working on this,
yes.
on this company now. And after that, he said he want to start engineer class. I said, no problem. I want to try it again. And I did this class too, and I got my certificate even before finish, because he said we do 5 months. So before we finish these 5 months, I just did 3 months with him, and I got that engineer certificate before even we have like 2 months, like 1 month have 2 months to finish the class. I already get my certificate engineer. So after that, I can say since 2 years ago, I have more than 8 offer letter. for the job. So, but I tried to do four at a time, but it was not easy for me. So I left 2 and I'm still working with 2 now. So what I want to say by that is, if you decide to do this thing, you can do that. And the first thing that I want to remind you, if all of you that you are in America, if you know that you want to do 6 months is not a lot. Because for me, I quit some job when I was in class. I said, Stan, this one, I was working on Amazon. I said, this job, let me try, because when we start, I noticed that I cannot spend more time to do overtime and always work on Amazon. So I quit that job and just go to search for one job where they are paying me, $11 an hour, because I know what I'm looking for. So I left one job that pay me a lot, but I use more, physical, and it's always tired, you understand? So I left those jobs and I went to search another job just to pay maybe $11 an hour or $12 an hour, but I have time to learn. So I can do, let me tell you the truth, I can do 10 hours a day to do Linux, just to repeat the same exercise that we did in class. I just called Stan, can I do the research? He said, no. Everything that I'm giving you is already good. If you understand everything, you will pass, you'll be good. So the same thing I repeat many times. So that is what I want to say. If you know that you don't have time for this thing, I suggest you to call Stan after this first class and tell him that you are cute. You understand what I mean? If you don't have time for that, ça ne va pas marcher. That is the truth, I'm telling you.
Yeah, that French came out quick.
Yeah, you can cute. If you finish this,
Trolling, bro.
French came out quick.
You already know.
Yeah, you can speak French if you want. Tu peux parler en français aussi.
Yeah, okay.
Je pense qu'on est tous
you...
francophones, non? À ce que je suis en train de voir, il y a plus de francophones. On est à majorité francophone, mais on est tous francophones.
Je crois même.
Okay. So that is what I want to ask you. And trust me, you have so many people that can help you if you have problem, or you want to know more about things, because Stan don't have too much time, even me. But we'll find time to help you if you need. So that's what I want to say. If you decide to do that, please try all your best to find time for that. And we work very. I can say the 4 job I did at the same time. I'm telling you the truth. For 1 month, I make $34,000. 1 month. But it was so big, so hard for me. So I left to 3. This company, this training, you can work with all company in the world. I got the contract for the bank. I got the contract for the IT for the lots of company you can work for them. So put effort on it, do all your best. So now, Stan, if you don't mind, I think I don't use too much time. I want to give you one technique that I used when I was in class. First, when Stan finished the class, the same day, I try my best to review. Even I can sleep at 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. I try, even I cannot watch the video, but everything that he did in class, I took notes and I review all of them before sleep. The big secret in this thing is when Stan give one project. I did this project 1 time, 2 times. When he gave the second project, I don't start for the second project and send to him. I start from the first project. So when Stan give 5 projects, okay, instead of do the 5 projects and send it to him. Like that is what I do. I didn't do that. I start from the first project again. So it means that when we are in 10 projects, I already did at least one project 10 times. You got my point? So that thing make you repeat the same concepts that you use for project 1, project 2, project 3, project 4, and you will see that the project 1 will be like nothing. You review everything, every comment, each comment at a time. That is my secret when I was in class with Stan. So that's even when at interview, I finished my first interview. They say, those guys say, yeah, I think this guy, I can confirm, you know, red hats. That's what they say for my interview. I say, wow. But at the end, he said, are you sure when you are talking in your company, do they understand you? It means that he know that I know red hat, but I don't speak English. But I course I say everything was good. But they asked me if I'm talking at work, if my colleagues understand me. But Stan say, hey bro, you have to look in for another, still apply, continue to apply, because they know that you are good, but they are thinking about your speech, your English. So, mon frère, faut commencer par chercher encore d'autres boulots, hein. Ça va venir. Et le lendemain, they just call me. I say, Stan, they call me. They say they like you, the team like me. And since that time, I'm still working for that company. So I don't know if I have to add something, but for now, that's what I want to share with you. This thing is really, really, really good. And I'm working from home. Today, if they call me, Adebayo, you have to come to work tomorrow. I don't know my address. I will call my manager, please send the address to go to, because I'm at home. Sometimes I can do 3 months before do anything. I'm telling you, but I'm still getting my money after $50 a day, an hour per day. So every day you work, no work, we have work, I don't care.
I'm gonna tell your boss you're not working at the buyer.
Is what?
I'm gonna tell your boss you're not working.
Yeah, sure. I don't care if they give me something, I do. In case they don't give me something, I just stay there and
oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's it. So I work for Dell Technology. I work for Dell contract, $7 an hour for just some time. And after that, I left. So that is how things work. Je vous avais tous mes encouragements. Et pour ceux qui sont là, premièrement, aujourd'hui, c'est du courage. Vraiment, vous êtes courageux d'être là aujourd'hui. Et quand vous allez quitter aussi demain, c'est aussi un courage. C'est aussi une décision. Mais je ne prie pas que quelqu'un quitte, rester jusqu'à la fin et tout ira bien.
Merci.
Donc, Stan, that's what I want to say.
Yeah, thank you so much, Adebayo. Thank you. Do you guys have a question for him?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. We cannot hear you.
I think you are breaking. I cannot hear you.
Okay, you hear me?
Nah, you are breaking.
You're breaking up. Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh my God.
Sorry, man. You will come back later. Somebody else
in the car. Probably is it? Yeah.
Can I go?
Yeah.
All right. Good evening, everybody. It's not a question. I know Adebayo work together at Walmart, and I want to tell you congratulations. And just want to testify about dedicating himself to the thing. Because I used to say Adebayo when we were working at Walmart, he's always sleepy. I even didn't understand what's going on. And it was come fresh, and I was feeling like protecting him, but this guy was doing something great. And it's even the person who motivated me to join Stan's class. So if you want to listen to somebody, is the good person to listen to.
Nice. So you guys know each other?
Yes.
Good.
This is my boss.
It's your boss.
Wow. He's a big liar. He's my boss now.
Okay, somebody else. Question
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
All right. Aliba, congratulations. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
I am compared to Usman. Did you have any basics in IT before, or is your only problem was the English? Like, and as you are working remotely, is it like most of likely your job is it like on phone call or your is a laptop on the computer? Because I think you don't need like Stan say you don't need to master the English to do the job. So was it like your job? You have to take some phone calls.
Yes. Like I said, I don't speak too much English. Even même jusqu'actuellement, je fais l'effort de parler un peu l'anglais. So for this one, English is not the problem. You know, I know myself. If I don't have to speak at work, I don't speak.
Yeah.
Even if they say, man, have something to say, I say no, always no. If they say you'll be at work tomorrow, yes or no, I just say yes. I don't say anything else. So that's how things work.
Pas d'argument. Non, tu ne donnes pas d'argument sur quelque chose. Non.
Hein?
Je dis, tu ne donnes pas d'argument sur quelque chose. C'est oui ou non?
No, pas d'argument. But now I'm engineer now. Sometimes I did something myself. For example, on Ansible, I have to explain how things works. So I try my best to explain to them, but the real thing in IT, with my experience, if you know what you are doing, and they send the ticket to you, you work on that. They see they see everything clear. You understand what I mean? And the things, one thing that you have to I want to remind you, do all your best to have this certificate. Because I have on my company, somebody who has 16 years experience. But when I'm talking, quiet. If I
we cannot hear you anymore.
You muted yourself.
You mute yourself.
Oh, okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said one thing that I want to do, I want to tell you is do all your best to have certificates. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Because I see in my company, they have somebody that have 16 years experience, 20 years experience. But they are scared about me. You understand what I mean? Parfois, ils ont peur même de m'approcher. Et tout ça là, c'est bon. Là, on ne va pas trop vous stresser au boulot. Par exemple, moi, je fais peut-être une erreur, une simple erreur, et que l'autre, par exemple, ne comprend pas. Il veut, par exemple, pour lui, c'est aller dire au manager. You want to talk about somebody that have engineer or that have administrator certification, but you don't have it. You want to talk about this person to your manager. It will be a little bit difficult. You understand? So to have the respect in your work, I mean, I suggest you to finish this class and do all your best to have this certification. Tu seras vraiment à l'aise au boulot. Trust me.
That
is what I want to say.
Monsieur Adebayo, bon, quelle était la raison pour laquelle, okay, let me say it in English. So what's the reason why, like, you always start from the first project, even you are on the 5th project? Is it to get to acquire the much experience, or give me that tips? Like, I wanna.
Okay, I understand your question. The thing is, like, first, I know in my head that I don't speak much English, okay? And if somebody repeats something, I mean, read the course, I mean, the note quote 3 times, somebody who's speaking English read 1 time. I have to repeat and try my best to read maybe 7 or 4 times before I understand.
Okay.
First thing. The second thing is we are talking about experience. If I want to tell about somebody at the interview that I have 5 years experience, it means that I have to know more things. Because I just did 6 months, and I want to present myself. I say I have 5 years experience. Where do I got those 5 years experience? So I have to prove it, and to prove it, I have to learn more, to repeat things, so that if they're talking about something, it will be, I will remind right quickly and give them the answer. And why I repeat all projects at a time is to remind, because one project, the first project, has some comment, some concepts that we discussed about, right? Question project 2, project 3. Each project has his concept, has its comments, all of things. You understand what I mean? But if I repeat all of them at a time, it makes me remind everything that we learned from the beginning. I don't know if you got my
point. You really answer my question. That's very smart. I see what you mean. What you trying to prove that because you put that you have 5 years experience, so you want to master everything. You want to master everything, and then this is hard work. Thank you for your time.
Yeah,
that's very good. Thank you. That's all.
It's not easy. It's not easy, but try to do that. Sometimes I just do maybe 4 hours a day to sleep.
Okay.
But after 6 months,
yeah,
I can sleep all the day. If they send message on my computer at work, I just wake up. Oh, what they say? Oh, nothing, and I continue sleep.
That's good.
But before that, just give everything. You can sleep 4 hours a day, no problem. But after that, you will enjoy it.
Thank you, bro. Thank you for the tip. Thank you so much.
I have
Any question? Okay, go ahead.
I wanted to ask him, since he's on the field, on the job field, do they at the job, do they give you a job just on the Linux area, or they give you a job on the other areas?
Yes, for this one, I can say I'm doing, for example, 2 jobs now. If you are good in Linux, if you know you are good, you do what you're supposed to do in Linux, I think it will be easy for you to do any kind of job in IT. They will just give you some basic training, and even now I'm doing Windows a little bit. I'm in DevOps, but my training is not all of that. I just did Linux. You understand what I mean? So they just, when I finish the interview, they say, okay, and they bring me to the field. They say, okay, now you are in DevOps team. I say, what are we doing in DevOps team? They say, okay, everything that we show you how things work. And now I'm feeling a little bit comfortable, and everything's going well. So that is what I can say. I don't know if I answer your question.
Yeah, I wanted to know whether they give you jobs on the other areas like DevOps or Java or something. Yeah, because we are just studying Linux at this time.
Yeah, all of
like for somebody like me, I have no experience on IT or something. So maybe after this class, I will have to take another class before looking for a job to get some experience on the other side too, in case it's
let me go with that. Yeah. Okay, I think I understand that question better. All right, you want to put in your resume what you know, okay? So you want to put in your resume what you know, and you want to prove what you know when they ask you a question at the interview. Now, and they are going to give you the job based on what you tell them you know. Let me mute everyone because so that you can mute yourself, please. You know, you want to prove them that this is what I know. If Linux is what you know, is what you know, and that is what you put in your resume. They do the interview on that Linux, and when you get that job, they will give you offer letter based on that. Now, when you get that job, you'll be working on. Do I mute you? I mute myself or something? Can you hear me?
Yeah,
we hear you.
go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah, you hear you.
get the job and you will be doing it on Linux. If they want you to do something else, they need to train you on that. You don't have to go and do the training anywhere. The company will train you on what else they want you to do. If they need you on any other thing, any other project, they need to train you for that. And you get the train and you can do that. That is how it works. And that is what Adebayo is trying to tell you, that they did the interview on whatever he has on his resume. But now, when they give him offer letter and start working, they want him to work in DevOps, and they said they will teach him and they start showing him what he's doing on that particular DevOps thing. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Okay. Another question for Adebayo?
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, good evening, everybody. I'm a Biden Lale. I want to know something about Adebayo. He said that he is not good in English like that. I want to know, in your explanation, you put French words in your explanation. I don't understand everything. It is in English, your explanation in class or in French?
Okay, when he's taking the class with me, he's talking in English or he's asking question in French? Is that your question?
Yeah.
He try, because I can answer that question. He always try to answer questions or ask questions in English. And in case sometimes if I don't really get what he's saying, I can tell him to go in French and tell me again and to repeat that thing again in French. And when he say it, we will tell him how he can say it in English. So, but first of all, he will go in English, and if I cannot get it right, I cannot get what he's saying, he will tell me in French. But he was able to do everything because the class is in English. The class, as you can see it now, the class is in English. Even me, myself, I don't speak good English, but the class is supposed to be in English. It has to be in English. If you want to ask question, okay, and you think like you don't really know how to say it in English, yeah, you can go in French and we will translate it in English for other people and I will answer your question. Does that answer your question or no?
Yep, it's good.
Hey, I have something to say.
Okay.
Bayo, congratulations. Hey. Let me tell you something. You're speaking the best of your English now. I remember in those days.
Oh.
You're fabulous. Don't take yourself down because you have climbed 100%, 200% of yourself. You couldn't get here. You know, you were so bad. And now I'll put you on an excellent page. So don't put down yourself. Knowing who you were, please, never you tell yourself you don't know English. You are excellent. Now you're a prof in English.
Oh, thank you, Colette.
Kudos.
Welcome back to.
No, listen, I miss this gathering, but I want to tell you I'm proud of you. You've gone. I used to be your English teacher, so I know what I'm saying.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
I remember too.
If anybody want to talk
during the
and that time,
because I had to say this is what you say and then repeat it and then you text in French, then I send it in English. I'm like, this is too much. You are wonderful now.
Thank you so much. My name was I don't understand.
Very true.
That is really good. Good. Thank you, Adebayo. Tieno Diallo. I think I see you. Tieno M. Diallo.
Yes, Stan. Hi.
How you doing?
Good, good. How you doing?
Yeah. Are you making that money?
Yep, a little bit.
All right. This is another engineer right here. TNO. Say something to what, tell them, how did you do it?
All right. Hi everyone. First of all, I want to thank you, Stan. Thank you so much. Yeah, so I was in class 5. Right now I'm working. Thank God. It was not easy, but we make it, So the advice that I want to give you is that you need to commit yourself, I remember when I started doing Stan class, there was 1 month ahead of me. I called Stan and I said, Stan, I want to do the class. He said like, oh, we already did 1 month. Are you ready to watch all those videos? I was like, yes, I want to watch them. He said, okay, if you can do it, okay, I can send you the video. He sent me those video and I was able to watch those video and be on the same page as them. And I also thank my friend Usman who spoke earlier. He's the one who introduced me to Stan because I didn't know about him. And I didn't have any background in IT at all because back in my country, I was doing medical school. By the way, I'm from West Africa, Guinea, Conakry. And as they said, I will also repeat that you need to be in a group. You can't do this alone because you're not gonna get any motivation. But if you put yourself in a group, you will get a good motivation. Because, for example, if you in a group, right, the first day, the second day you come and you don't say nothing, you're gonna feel bad,
Right.
So the next time you're gonna say like, no, the next time I will be there, I will have something to say. So that will motivate you to learn more, to watch the videos. And also the projects, please try to repeat all the projects. Stan will give you everything you need to get the job. As they say, the hardest part is to get the job. Once you get the job, you can stay a whole day in front of your computer doing nothing, and you still getting paid, right? So the best thing is to commit yourself, repeat those projects, rewatch the videos, and give it a time. Because I remember when I was doing this class, I was driving Uber, right? So I really I was not working that good because I wanted this thing. So you can be making that money and doing this thing. You have to reduce your time of work and put time on this, and you will see the result. So if I can say, be motivated and be in a group, try to repeat all the videos, all the projects, and you will get it. Don't be discouraged because at some point you will be discouraged. Even me, I wanted to quit because I was not getting anything, So I decided to put myself in a group. So everything works fine. So try to do that. And I wish you guys luck, and thank you, Stan. That's all I can say.
You're welcome, man. Any question for him?
Yes, I have a question.
Okay.
All right.
And so there is only one thing, like I said, I'm like everyone, so I just speak, my basic language is French, right? But I'm just trying to manage. So the big thing is what? So I just want to ask those guys who just got the job. So if there is any connection, like between the job and the background, talking about the degree, the college, and something like that. If they, most of the time they just like look at on your degree that you have from US, because like us, I'm from Guinea, but I just have my bachelor from back home. But most of the time there is a bad information. This is why most of us, we have a lack of motivation doing those kind of training, because we just said, oh no, I don't have any bachelor, I didn't go to college, so why, if I do this, I don't think so if I can get another job or a better job. So I think so we have to spread that information, but I just need the answers from those guys who just got a job, if there is any connection during the interview about your background degree and the job that you are looking for.
Okay, can I go ahead, Stan?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, so from my own experience, if you have a degree back home, you can put it in your resume, but it doesn't really matter, because for me, they didn't ask me any proof of it, just the certification, but if you have a degree from the US, they will need to see that, So from my own experience, that's all I can say.
Okay, a little quick question now. So what about concerning the salary, right? They always go through your background, like, okay, let's say if I have any degree from US, right? And I just have the head rate degree certification. So do you think, because most of those friends, they said, okay, no, even if you are looking for the job, the basic salary goes to like based on your degree that you have. So is that true or no? Of course, I just want to know.
So for that, I cannot, like, from my own experience, right?
Yeah.
If you know what you're doing and they know you know what you're doing, they will always give you the fair rate, so it's up to you if you want to accept it or not.
Okay.
Because they're not going to force you, they're just going to send you the offer letter and you see, is it good for you? You take it. If it's not, you leave it. That's it.
All right. Thank you so much.
And let me talk a little bit on that. Okay, on that part. Now, this is how this works. If you have degree, you want to put it, and you have that on with you, even if it's from Africa, and you have that. It's not like you want to go to university and go and get it and start looking for it. You already have it in your hand. Yeah, you can put in your resume. Fine. If you have degree right here in America, it's fine. You can put in your resume. If you came to America and you did not even go to school, it doesn't matter. At least you went to school in Africa. Some company might want at least the what they call it, high school diploma. You need that. They might want to prove that. Yes, the GD. Not from here. If it's from here, it's fine. If it's from Africa, it's fine. You know what I'm using? I just use that GD from Africa. I did a little bit. I studied a little bit here, but I did not get any certificate. I did not complete how we call it la licence. Je n'ai pas terminé la licence en Afrique. So the only thing that I'm giving them is high school diploma. C'est juste le bac que je les donne. Et j'ai ça avec moi. I have it with me. So if they want me to prove it, I just take the picture of it, send it to them, and that's it. So for the background check, if you fill out the background check, because in this field, they will do your background check. And that is really good that you ask this question. You will go through the background check when they give you the offer letter. After they give the offer letter, before you start the job, you will go through the background check. So, and they will verify everything that you put in that background check. Don't worry about your resume, it doesn't matter. But whatever you fill in the background check, they are going to check on everything and see if you claim. Okay, if you say you have a bachelor degree, they want to verify that you really have bachelor degree. They not force you to tell them that you have bachelor degree, But if you tell them that you have a bachelor's degree, you have to prove it that you really have it. Okay. So what you have is what you want to really put in your thing, the back, when you are filling out of the background check, you are filling the background check paper. That is what you want to put right there, and they will verify that. If they verify it, that is good. Even if it's from Africa, they will call them in Africa, and no one will answer. Now they will call you back. Okay, you say you have this one from Africa, but we call them in Africa and no one answer. You want to give it to them here. You want to say, okay, yeah, they don't answer you, but I have the proof of it. I have the certificate with me. They will, you will send that certificate to them. That is that part. The other part of payment, when you are going for the interview on this field, they will ask you how much you want to make, how much you want to charge us. You are the one that will tell them, I want to make this amount of money. If you say, I want to make $60 an hour, they might tell you, okay, this position don't have that much. We have 45. You good? No, you don't want to tell them that I'm good, that I want to take that 45. This is negotiation. You want to tell them, oh, no, I cannot take 45, I will take 55. And maybe you will finally agree with 50. And that is what they are going to put in email and send you to confirm that you agree with this amount, and you sign that, and you send it them before you do the interview. So before you do the interview, if that interview work out, you already know what you want to make, right? And now, if everything goes well and you did good at the interview, they will send you offer letter with the amount of money that you agree with. And that is it. So that one does not need to do with degree. No, that is not Linux.
Okay.
There is a company that pay me $100 an hour now. I tell you now, I just give them a high school diploma.
Wow.
$100. One company give me $100 an hour. Moi, je n'ai pas, sais pas, je n'ai pas le bachelor, je n'ai pas blablabla. All of those diplomas, I don't have. All I have is just my certificate.
Yeah.
So, can I answer your questions?
Yeah, thank you so much.
And yeah, is somebody else, you have a question for him again? Someone have a question for him?
No, it's not a question, but I want to add what you just saying to Abu Draman. Mr. Abu Draman, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, sir.
Okay. Do you know, like right now in United States, when you check the what do you call the labor stats, how many companies looking for engineer in IT?
Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah,
especially in Linux. Linux is something hard. It's not like Windows.
Yeah.
It's very hard. So company, they don't care about like how many degree you got. Some people can have like a master degree, but they don't know what they're doing. But you can come with the solution that this enterprise need. So better to focus on the future, working hard on your certification, get your certification, get much knowledge, then prepare for the interview. Because like Adebayo just say, or whatever before Adebayo just say, they don't care about if you speak English, you don't speak English. Anything is about how you can troubleshoot, how you can give solution to their, to their concern, to their matter.
That is what really matter now, especially.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, so that is good. Thank you, Cheno. Thank you. And so since we've been talking with guys, I have one lady, because ladies will say, okay, maybe only men are getting this job. So I think Yabo is online. She get a job recently. I want her to talk to you guys and tell you guys how he did it too, in maybe 2 to 5 minutes, and we will close it out. She will be the last one tonight. Okay. So Yabo, can you tell us where you from and how you know me, where you know me from, and how did you do it and make it?
Okay. Hi, Stan. Thank you for the opportunity. Hi, guys. So my name is Yabo Fasasi. I'm from West African Benin Republic. So my story really is, I was working in a restaurant and I met one guy. He was from Benin also. So I did not even notice he was from Benin. You know how when we came to this country, how everybody behave. So one day he was speaking on phone and I hear his language and I'm like, oh, you come from the same place as me? And he said, really? I say, yes. And then we start exchange. And I was telling him at that time, because the work, it was too hard, I don't know if you someone is here, he used to work in restaurant, they may know what I'm talking about. So it was really, really hard. And I say, okay, you know what? I can't be doing this. I want to do something more better. I want to study, I want to go to school and all of that. And he told me, yeah, he understand. But to be honest with me, if I say I want to go to school, I will waste my time and I will also spend a lot of money because school in America is not easier. I need to go to college, all of that. So, and also the mate told me to go learn English because my English is not good at that point. And I'm like, okay, so I start thinking, and he brings something to my attention. And he told me that, okay, there's one guy who's also come from the same country as us, and he's doing Linux. I'm like, what is Linux? So by the time he told me something about computer, I'm like, forget it, because I don't use the computer. I have laptop, right? But it's just to went to YouTube and watch videos. That's it. So when he started talking about those kind of things, about technology, I'm saying, what, me? No, that does not look like me. I can't do that. He said, no, it's not that. That guy is really good. It will help you. And I said, okay. So he talked to me about Stan. I don't even know Stan at that time. And I said, okay, I have one friend. She's from Cameroon. And I meet her because we close. And both of us, I was thinking, go to nursing school, all of those things. And I tell her, and she said, yes, she was also about to tell me about the IT, but she told me something about security or something. And I said, okay, since two people already talked to me about IT, definitely I will go for it, because she told me, yeah, if you get a job, they will pay you very good and all of that. And I said, okay, cool. And so I think 2 months or after 3 months, she told me one guy want to start this IT classes. And I said, okay. I also asked my friend, the one I met in restaurant, to give me Stan information. And he said, okay. So he gave me Stan number. And my friend, I asked her also to give me the guy's number. And she was turning around. And when my friend gave me, the guy I met from my country, the one gave me Stan number, I called Stan, and Stan respond to me. And when I introduce myself and I tell him I want to do the class and all of that, Stan make an appointment with me and we will talk about it. So I was like, okay. I was confident because I'm like, if I want to do something I never done before, and this guy, he come from my country. So that means if he speak English, I didn't get it, I'm pretty sure he can speak French. If he speak French, I don't understand it, he will speak Yoruba. Because I understand Yoruba, so I know it's the many way this guy will make it easier. We understand what he's saying. And I also tell my boyfriend, hey, he say, yeah, he okay with Stan. But that my friend, the one from Cameroon, he give me finally the number of the guy she was talking about. And when I call this guy don't pick up the phone. And I just say, okay, just forgot about him. Let me go with Stan. So after the guy come to me, he calls me and I didn't pick up also. So I let it go. But I didn't tell my friend, I don't want to go with his, the guy she present to me. Because I know how she talk, oh, I want you to come, let's do it together, let's study together. So when I don't understand, you can explain to me, but it's not about that. These things, I want to do it because that is what I want. This is the next step I want to take. I don't know if you guys understand. So that don't have nothing to do with friendships. Like, okay, it's not about that. This is something I really want to take seriously. And because I know what I'm going through in a restaurant, I know how hard it is. I know how I was struggling. So Stan started his classes, and I attend the class, and I see how it goes. It was not easy for me because I never done nothing related to IT, but I just keep it up. I keep him watch his video. Whenever I have a concern, I ask him. He always there to respond to me. When I ask somebody in the class, we have a group. So when I don't understand something, I reach out to them. They assist me, they help me. But let me be honest with you guys. Nobody will done the job at your place. You have to take it seriously. You have to watch Stan video. You need to ask questions. You need to go over his project. You have to do it. Because by doing it, you too, you will know, okay, this is something I can do. You understand it. You're confident. From that, you can say, yes, I can make it. But if you're not doing what you're supposed to do, don't expect any miracle. It will not happen. I'm be honest with you guys. So I was taking the classes. I was working 2 jobs. I went evening, night. I'm just running back and forth, and they are paying me less. I was struggling. And when I came on weekends, I need to do Stan classes. I need to watch my videos. I need to study. I need to do the project. So it was a lot going on. And I'm like, oh, this girl, you want to kill yourself? It was too much. At that point, at one moment, there's a lot of video. I need to understand a lot of things because this lineage thing, let me be honest with you again. If something is -1, if you only forgot that minus, you may know the one, it will not work. It's the code. So you need to know everything and the way Stan show you. And you don't even know, you don't need to go to anywhere else. You don't need to go to Google, all of that shit. I'm being honest, Stan have everything you guys need. Trust me, believe me. Stan does not pay me. I don't come here to, I'm not saying this for Stan, but I'm saying this because I want us to, we come from Africa, to stop doing those nasty jobs, to stop struggling because there's opportunity in this country, but when you don't know, you don't know. But this guy is here now, is showing us the way we need to follow his step. So that is what I did. And then I started on January 15, 2021. We done in June. I don't remember the exact date. And I started doing my revision. And then I went to my exam on August 5. I got it. I got my certificate. And then from there, I started looking for a job. But I'm still working twice. I mean, I work in the morning, evening. I have 2 shifts. But I need to be somewhere to do my interview, you know, because when I'm working, I can't do any interview. I can't even review because after this class, Stan still have a Sunday class for you guys where you can meet with other people who are already working, other people who have a certificate like you, and you can discuss about interview question. This is a full package, trust me. So I was doing that and I'm like, okay, you know what, if I can just forget about one job, stay at my house, learn, study, get ready for the interview, because it's not because you have a certificate, you apply one job that will take you, no. You have to apply at like many, you have to apply many jobs. And one of them, they will definitely call you because there is a job outside there, a lot of job outside there. And you have to apply, you have to apply, I don't know how many jobs you want to apply, but you need to do it. You do it, you will get a job. I did it. It worked for me. It worked for many people. It will work for you too. If you take it seriously, it's not like you apply 1, 2, 2, 1, 3, you stop. No, you have to apply as many as you can. You don't need to get tired if you really want to make that money. So I just stopped one job. I quit one. I was working only for one job to just survive, pay my rent, and that's it. I stay at my house. When I wake up, I watch those videos. I keep in apply until they calls me. Those recruiters start calling me, they bother me, and they want to make an interview with me. And that is what I was doing. And one day, when you started, you will see, it will sound like you don't know nothing. Yeah. Let me be honest with you. It's like, okay, I don't know nothing, because they will ask you questions. You don't need to desperate to say, okay, I can't do this. No, because there is where it will come from. Those questions that we're asking you, you will take the question from one company, so you write it down, you go search for that answer for that question. The same question will come back again, another company. You're already used to that one. So that one will help you. So it's not because you make 2, 4, 5 interview, it didn't work, you say, oh, no, I'm not gonna get it. No, bro, you don't need to give up. You need to keep it pushing until you get there. And by getting those questions, you search for the answer, you get the answer, you ask them, you ask in the Sunday class, you ask everybody in the class, a lot of people are there to help you guys. You get the answer for it, you went to another interview, they will bring you the same question, the same. Tell me how you will not make it. When they ask you, you will start laughing because you already asked you that question. Like the way you were scaring at the beginning, when you start 2, 3, 4 interview, you will become like you confident, like you know, okay, you are not scared at that point anymore. That is what happened to me. At the beginning, I was so scared. Even though when they come, I was like this. Sometimes I just do 10 minutes, they say, okay, we're done with you. Another time I do 20, they just say, they laugh, they say, what you want to ask us? Me to understand, there's no way to expect anything from them. But when the moment come, I tell Stan, I say, Stan, I know I'm ready. He said, yes, if you say that, that means you're really ready. And I didn't lie. I done the interview. The day I done the interview, it was at 10 a.m., I think. They come in at 3 p.m. They say, congratulations, you got a job. It was like a miracle. Yes, I got it. And ask me how much? $6 an hour. Do you hear what I said? $6 an hour. I didn't have a bachelor. I didn't have a master. I didn't have a PhD or whatever they said. I was working in restaurant. I'm a simple African like you. I come back from Africa. So the next day, they call me again for one interview I done like 2, 3 days ago. They say, hey, how are you? They hire you, they want you. I got 2 offer letters in less than 2 days. I was happy. I said, oh my God, I was wasting my time. It been 5 years now in this country. I was just working back and forth. I was struggling. They pay me $15 an hour. So this is opportunity somewhere. I called the guy who introduced me to Sam. I take that guy. I take him. I was so happy. I even cried that day. I'm like, I don't believe it. I find job in bank. Who can believe that I can work in bank? Me too, I can. It's like, this is the American dream. So guy, if I'm telling you this story, you see how I'm laughing? I just finished work now. Tomorrow they will pump my account. They will pay me. Even though I don't do nothing, they will still pay me. So you make effort to it, you will make it. You have to believe on yourself. When you don't understand something, ask that guy. You see that guy? You see that guy Stanislas Fagbon? Hold it. Ask him whatever you don't get. Ask a question. Do your project. Come to the class. It's not because you missed him today, you're saying tomorrow I will catch up. No, you're not gonna catch nothing up. Because you need to be there when he's doing the thing at the moment. You ask him a question, he will answer you. Somebody else will ask a question, you don't pay attention to it. You will get it. That is how it will work out for you. So that is what I have to share with you guys. I hope whatever I say tonight will motivate you to move forward. And since you start now, you begin now, it will end in a good way in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you so much.
Oh yeah,
ladies,
I can
do
tell
you
you.
hear that? Ladies in class, I hope you guys, all of you hear that.
We have little one, Marianique, Wendy, they all hear that.
Yeah.
So I'm talking
They
about
beat all men who saw
ladies think like they cannot do it. They think like this is just for men. No, this is for everyone. This is for all of us.
No, she did all the men who talked before her.
Yes.
This
See?
was amazing.
So,
Interesting.
Hey, Yebo, for real.
She's making over 100 an hour now because two different jobs. So think about it.
Yeah.
You see in her face though.
Can I have a question?
You see,
You
the
guys
happiness
have a question for her?
Yes. What is the age limit for the job?
No, they don't ask for that. They ask for experience. Do you know Linus? That is what they ask for. They will not ask how old are you? No, never. They never ask me. Yeah, but they ask you that. How old are you?
No.
Okay.
I have a question.
I have a question. Okay, Wendy, go ahead.
How do you deal with or handle two jobs?
Well,
Me?
that was my question.
Me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
That was my question.
So what happened is I was working Monday to Friday. I wake up at 6 a.m. I done whatever I have to do at my place. I left my house. I have a car. And then at 7, I need to be at work because
I think we are talking about Linus. You say you work 2 Linus job now, and they say
oh,
how?
okay. So I'm working remotely. I'm working at my house now. And then I have one from Monday to Friday, 4 p.m. to midnight. And I have another one from Wednesday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. And I'm here in my room. I have 2 laptops. I turn both on. When they assign the ticket to me, I work on it. When I'm done, I go sleep. I come back, I eat. I walk around in my home, my home, my apartment. So it's not that kind of easy. It's not difficult. But when you get there, you will see it's really simple because you are not going nowhere. Maybe if you have to go to the office, it may be challenging, maybe.
So that means the job is just basically on tickets. They only assign tickets to you, and once you get it done, it's over. Right? There's nothing else to. There is not an environment that you need to manage or something.
Okay, my dear, let me tell you this. I think you have to wait until you get there. Now, what you have to worry about is
how the classes.
Yes, how to get it, how to understand what Stan need to share with you guys, how to have that knowledge. When the time comes, you see that same Stan, it will help you to get there.
Diable, man.
That guy will help you to get there.
What? She said that guy. Certificate first.
Yeah, that is what matters. But when the time comes, that same guy will help you to build your resume. That same guy will put you in a Sunday class where you will learn everything you need to learn to get that job. Now, when you get the job, what you need to do is to get that job. When you get the job, you enter the company, bro. Every company doesn't look the same. Every company with their own policy. They will show you what they want you to know. They will show you everything they want you to do. They will still show you that. You're not gonna finish and they will say, okay, do this or that. No, they will show you. They will teach you. That is how it works. They still teach me now until now. Even this afternoon, they still show me things. They don't have choice. They don't show you. I will break the server. I don't say go break something, but they still need to show you. That's what I mean by that.
When you get a job, you will get trained. They're supposed to assign you somebody that will train you based on the company. So in your resume, you want to put in your resume that you have experience. But even if you have 20 years of experience, when you are coming from will be different from where this new job that you get. It will be a little bit different. So they need to teach you. They need to train you. They need to show you how things work at that company. You see? But what they will not show you will be the linear thing, like the small comments that you're supposed to already know. That is general. That somebody that say I'm Linux admin supposed to know. They know that they won't show you like ls cat. There are some small comment they won't show you that because then they assume that you already know that one. Everyone know that if you are Linux admin, and those you will already. If you get that certificate, mean that you know those comments. If you get the certificate, that just means that you know that those general things that we're supposed to know. Unless if you don't get it, you are not ready, and I will not even give you the resume. All right, thank you so much. Yeah, well, thank you everyone for being here. All of the engineers, if I want 20 people to come and talk to you guys, they will come. and talk to you. But
It's
it is
that.
enough. Yes.
So, good evening, everyone. I have a question. It might look like a dumb question, but it's not dumb because I have somebody who is in that situation, and I just need your advice about the situation. So I have somebody who doesn't or who did not have the high school degree or GED, but he very, very motivated about IT. What do you advise for that?
For me, I will not take somebody like that for the training because I don't just get people money. I will advise that person to go and complete at least the GED.
Okay.
Because if he finish and he know everything that he's supposed to know for the job, and he will even get that job. And if they say, okay, we want to see the high school diploma, GED, and cannot prove it, they will take it again. You see?
Okay.
Yeah, not all of the company will check on that, but some companies check on it. You see? So it is better, it is good to have at least GED before you do this one.
Cool.
And to add to that, GED, it's 4 months, it's free in most of the states. It's very free. Go to your county and register. It's free. You take it for 4 months. It's not a difficult program. And you have free teachers. You schedule your own time.
Nice. So just tell that person that, to go and do that. So
Okay.
if we get the GED, I don't check it on anyone, but if I remember like that, I will tell you that you need at least GED, you need at least high school diploma to do this program. You need at least that one.
Okay, thank you.
Excuse me, can I ask a question?
Okay.
So if you have the GED from your country, does that work or you need to get it?
Yes, it's still the same thing. That is what I have.
Oh, okay.
That is what I have. Yeah. And I even send it to them in French. C'est en français. I send it to them in French. So if they want to translate it, they can go and translate it by themselves.
Excuse me, I have a question.
Okay.
Is the GED the equivalent of baccalaureate?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah. Therefore, avoir moins le bac.
all right, thank you.
You're welcome.
I have a question.
Okay.
Can you get a job in Africa with when you have a certification?
Yes, and that is why I'm getting what I call it, students from Africa now. I have students that are working from Africa. And it's from there, it's here. Can you talk to us, Miss Beatrice? Can we do this training from Africa and get a job? Are you still here? You mute? So yeah, you can get a job from Africa. This thing, you get your certification and you really know what you are doing, you apply and you do the interview wherever you are and you get a job.
Okay.
So yeah.
Thank you.
I have a question. In that case, do you have the same chance of the pay rates?
They might lower it a little bit in Africa. They might lower it a little bit in Africa. And again, you are the one that will still make your, want to tell them what you want to make. If they don't give you, if you really know this thing, if they don't pay me where I want to take your job, go. I will get another job. That is it. If you know and you are confident that you know, and you know, you don't need to worry. If you come, you give me what I don't want. I don't want that. I don't want it. What I want is what I want. That is how it works.
Appreciate.
All right.
Then I have a question.
Okay.
So what about if they hire you in the United States and then you want to go, you're going to travel around the world and then you can still be working?
Yeah, you just want to let them know that you are going to this place. Because the job now, most of the job now are remote. So it means that you just need internet. You can work anywhere, right?
Okay.
If you want to move around the US, you don't need to tell them anything. But if you want to go outside US. If the job is here and you are here, they know that you are here. You want to move outside of US, you want to let them know that you want to move outside of US, you want to go to this country and you'll be working from there and they will accept it. Because if you go and you don't tell them, they will know.
Oh.
Yeah, if you get out, that is technology. If you get out of US and you go somewhere else and you work, they will know. And they can fire somebody like because of that, because you did not tell them. They want to know, because they will be thinking maybe somebody steal the information on that country. You understand? This is technology. So this thing that we are doing, when you finish and you get a job, you are having the key of the company, the whole company in your hand. You are having the key of the whole company in your hand. We are working on the server. We are putting operating system on server. Everything starts from us. So if you bring the server down, you bring the whole company down.
I see.
You see? So that is why everything, it is security purpose. So if you want to get out of US, you need to let them know. That is it.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, Yebo, thank you for sharing your experience. And I believe that in the future, you're probably going to choose one of the classes here because you have this power of motivation. It's okay. This is good. It's very good. Yeah.
So if Yabo can do it, all of us can do it. What do you think?
Sure. Maybe.
Maybe.
Sure.
You just say maybe.
No,
yes,
for
we
sure,
can.
for sure, for sure, for sure.
Yes, yes, we can.
Yes, I know you. Hey, Alpha Diallo. Come on now.
Yeah.
So we finish on Saturday. And maybe in less than a month, you want to get a job and come here and talk to them.
Stan.
Yes.
I sent you an email.
Okay, I will check it.
Thank you.
Welcome. All right. So now we have less than 10 minutes. I still want to know all of you. I want to know you. I want to know your name, where you are from, and where you're looking from tonight. So, and when you are talking, if you want to go quickly, you know, because we need to finish at least that tonight, and tomorrow we'll start the good thing. So I want you again, when you start talking, before you start talking, please put your email address. I need your email address. Put your email address in the chat, your name and your email address, please, in the chat, so that I can copy. I want to know who are present tonight, and tomorrow